Crypto World Thursday. Stock market just closed, and it closed near an all-time high. The S&P's just an inch away from its all-time high. The Nasdaq and the tech-heavy Nasdaq's up almost 1%. This rally is an anticipation of the number coming out tomorrow with respects to jobs. The interest rate market rates are dropping radically. Look at the 10-year note. It was at 4.30 3 days ago. It's now trading 4.16, which suggests that this market believes that the number coming tomorrow will assure a rate cut not only in September, but likely in October. And here we have an interesting variation. I assure you, historically, when you get a drop in rates like that and you have a number coming, the dollar goes down. Not today. The dollar's up. Not radically, but nonetheless, the interest rate drop was rather radical. You would expect the dollar to back off. It didn't. And the rate drop didn't take up gold in part because the dollar didn't drop. Kind of interesting that the dollar was relatively firm while interest rates were dropping and gold dropped off. Kind of remarkable. And when we jump into crypto, we see the same kind of deviation from normality with respect to the relationship with interest rates. Look at this. Crypto is red across the board, and that means on the week it's entirely red. Now, the issue with this back off is, what does it mean for what happens tomorrow with respect to interest rates? Let's assume that the markets are correct and the number comes in so we're comfortable the Fed will be cutting rates. And let's assume it's not too dramatic in terms of what it's indicating, because we don't want the economy collapsing, for instance. So what will crypto do? Clearly, from my perspective, don't see a rate cut built in to crypto any more than it's built into the dollar, despite the fact we have it being built in the U.S. equity market and in the U.S. Treasury market. So it is very possible that the equity market will have sell the news, and we could see rates back up a little bit, not dramatically, despite the number being good, and crypto rally because it's not building in a good number. Just one real world possibility. And I'm just going to end on one last perspective. You know that the Trump WLFI coin was a disaster. It sold off terribly, and now World Liberty has blacklisted Justin Sun's wallet because they believe he's in part responsible for the huge drop in the crypto. But bottom line, I hope we get a number that assures us of a rate cut, and I don't think that it's being built into crypto for reasons I can't explain. But if it's not built in and we get a good number, meaning rates are coming down, I would like to see crypto rally on it. And if we don't, we have a bigger problem.